Well, I want to congratulate Alabama. They've got a really good football team, physical football team. Um, um, Milroe threw the ball really well, and their defense is really good. We knew going into the game that they were really good. And coming in this venue, we knew it'd be a tough task for us, but we wanted to be in the fourth quarter with an opportunity to win, and that's what we were. And congratulations to Alabama. I'm really proud of our football team, and I hate it that we couldn't come away with the win, but I'm proud of our effort. I'm proud of our coaches. I'm proud of the players. Obviously, that's 2 times in a row we've come here and lost by 7, and then today by 3. But we need to win, and certainly looking forward to getting back home.
So down 24-6, maybe people could be thinking, okay, another Alabama game. But what did you do after 24-6 to get back into that?
We were just trying to be honest with you. We were trying to just keep it close to the fourth quarter. We've lost some games this year in the fourth quarter, and we made a big emphasis, and the defense made some adjustments. Obviously, on 2 of their touchdowns, we had some miscommunication. We turned them loose. Offensively, I think we decided to run the ball a little bit on 3rd down. Other teams had some success against them. Even though we didn't play the entire game offensively well, I thought in the second half we showed some sparks that we can score. That's a good defense out there we were playing against. But really, the coaches made adjustments. KJ made some plays, but the coaches made some halftime adjustments and, held them to 140 some yards, second half, 3 points. Really good job at T-Will and the kids and the coaches. And our offense caught a little spark. They helped us with some penalties there on the first touch, or on the second touchdown drive, first one in the second half. But we just couldn't close it out. We got the ball on the 6-yard line, needing a field goal to tie. And unfortunately, it was wide open, and Dominion, just couldn't keep his cleats on the one. And I believe we would have got down there a little bit, at least to get a field goal. We just couldn't do it.
William Landon, I think, had 4 sacks.
Yeah.
Something like that. First thing his game, and then I know you touched on the defense, but just he had a lot of guys banged up, some key guys missing, but defense really came together, especially in the second.
Yeah, it just tells you about, you think, oh my Lord, this guy's out, this guy's out, this guy. If you have guys that are, we obviously have better depth now than what we've had in the past, and I mean it showed. And but you have guys that want to play, capable of playing, and things of that nature. It shows you can do a lot if you don't make a lot of mistakes, and we were fairly clean today. Landon, I just went and saw him right before I came in here. What a game. And he continues to get better each week. But just what a game. And Milroe's a hard guy to get on the ground, but we were collapsing the pocket pretty well, I thought, and not allowing him to take off. He didn't take off and run on us too much today. But I thought Landon played his heart out. A lot of kids did. He just got some really good results with 3.5, 4 sacks. Rocket went to get some more rehab. Obviously, he didn't feel like his knee was 100%. So I have no idea when he'll be back.
Coach KJ's ability to extend plays. Second half, there was looked like he was going to be set.
Yeah, like the BYU game last year.
There, he just those people off of it, continues to make plays.
Yeah, I think again, he finally had big success on a run, and that kind of motivate. For whatever gets you motivated, gets him motivated. And then he was dead to rights on that one, and then came out of it, made a big play, went down and scored off of it later on. But it was just two teams fighting their butt off out there today, and they just made, they made one more, they made one more play than we did. But I thought we saw some sparks, even though we didn't have that many. I think we had 250 yards of offense, but that may be a decent day against that defense. It's obviously not what we want, but we did see some sparks in the second half that give you hope for the rest of the season.
How would you sum it up, and how good is it going to be for them to get home?
Well, it's going to be great to get home. What I understand, we're standing room only or max capacity, whatever the term we're using. We need to see our fans. We appreciate them staying with us. They're staying with us because they're packing the stadium when we get back in there. Obviously, we need a win. We need to get back home. But I felt like if we just keep getting better each week, try to get better, that we can make a run at the end of the season. We'll wait and see, but it'll be great to get back in front of our fans.
So many one possession losses. What does it take to just get over that?
Well, I don't know. I really don't know, obviously. You got to make a play, at some point. Got to, one possession losses a lot of time gets skewed, and you've got a stat and all that kind of stuff. But when you're a 3 touchdown underdog and you get beat by 3, and that goes in the same category as you're a 3-point favorite and you lose by 3, it's not the same thing. It's still loss. But, we got beat by 3 at LSU. I think we to answer that, we needed to stop. We tied it up, got beat by 3 today. We had the ball with the opportunity to tie it up. I bet it was 94 yards away, but you've got to have those drives, and we've got to finish somehow. And we're just not doing it.
Piggybacking on that, you get a sense from players and coaches that they're able to maybe have that kind of context, coming out of this game where, like you said, the 3 touchdown underdog and keep it to the 3-point game.
I think they're just like you and me and everybody else. We're disappointed that we lost. I think that's first and foremost, because I want to make that very clear that we're not happy by getting beat by Alabama. You aren't, I'm not, you're not, nobody is. Our players aren't. But you have to continue to fight and continue to get better. And if we'll do that, surely there's going to be some team that is not ranked in the top 15 in the country that's going to play us, at some point at our place. And we just got to continue to fight and all those things. We got a hard road to get bowl eligible, but that is our goal. And we've got to start it Saturday.
Coach, it seemed like maybe there against Ole Miss, there was some emphasis for more of an up-tempo offense, and I think we saw it even more today. I mean, was that an emphasis, and what does that do for the offense if you guys can get that?
Well, we put it in today, put it in Ole Miss, certain plays that we could go fast. I felt like it helped us. I had to go back and look at the film to see what actually happened with it, but I felt like it helped us. It's just something to try to get us going. You know what I mean? Just trying to steal a little screen, some things of that nature we try to do up tempo and things of that nature. But we're going to continue to do that and try to catch them on their heels a little bit and things of that nature. And I think it's working for us. I'll have to look at the film and to make sure on that.
Coach is saying a couple catches today. Nice.
Wasn't that nice? It was good to see him. That's a tough catch for the touchdown on the slant. Really good ball. But yeah, we need everybody we can get to come in and make plays for us. And I was really happy for him you know, he's done a nice job with the kickoffs and the punt returns and all those things, but we need to continue to use him at slot, and they're really happy for him. He got a couple balls and a touchdown today.
You know what happened on the cover? Cam Little today.
Yeah, incredible.
What number did he need to get to late in the game? Were you comfortable with putting him out there? If you got them?
Well, going that direction, it was 34. So that'd been 52-yarder. We're 8 deep. The 34 going the other way was a 37. So at that particular time, it was a 34. And we probably, in all honesty, if it got down to it, I probably would have tried it from 40.
You mentioned there was coverage plus in the first half. You know what happened on?
I do, you know, but I don't really want to call the kids out on it. But yeah, we had two different, had safety in a corner, you know, on two separate issues.
I know the Missouri Street's gotta be tough, but you know, this is arguably maybe the toughest 4-game stretch Arkansas ever had, playing these caliber teams away from home. How tough was it? How glad you had it behind you? What was it like going through this?
Well, I think the good Lord puts us in a lot of situations, you know, I do, and to learn and different things. And going into this stretch, you know, starting with BYU, I wouldn't have dreamt, nor nobody else, that we'd be sitting here 2-5. Didn't want to be, didn't, you know, all those type things. But they're all learning experiences from it, and you know, hopefully we'll be a better team when we get back home and get out of it. I'm glad we're, you know, we still got to go to Florida, but 4 of the 5 are at home. And, you know, I just hope that we learn from it as coaches. I hope it's made us stronger. I hope it's made us a better team. Now, it's yet to be determined until we get out there and play Mississippi State. But I think there's a lot of things to learn from it, how you address your team, how the team responds to you. There's a lot of things because, you know, 5 in a row is a lot in a row, you know, and so your main concern is how do you motivate the team and how do you get them better and are you going to lose them and things of that nature. And I think we all can agree we haven't done that, but we've got to figure out a way to win.
How important was the 2 field goal drives, you know, and have a 6-0.
6-0.
Help with belief and all.
6-0 was big. It was. You know, anytime you can get a lead, you know, on the road, you know, we're getting the ball back with 6-0, and they had the long one down the middle. But I think it's big, you know, where the crowd doesn't get into it, and you know, and then it's more of a belief. Hey, we belong here. We're up 6-0. We're up 3. We're up 6. Obviously, wish you could turn them into a touchdown, but we weren't able to do it. But yet, it's at the same time we're still up 6-0, and crowd wasn't quite as loud. You know, our kids' belief was a little stronger. Things that are very important.
Max had a pretty good day. He was back in.
Fletch,
Next Fletcher.
he was incredible. You know, on the 4th, and I'm not going to talk about it, but because I might want to do it again. But he rugbyed well, and he kicked well, and he was outstanding. I told him on the sideline coming off, I said, "You're the reason we're in this game. You're the reason this happened. You're the reason." I mean, it is. I mean, he flipped the field, and man, he wasn't he good. He was. Our specialists are kicking and punting as good as anybody in the country.
Coach, appreciate your time.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, he was looking to see.
Right now.
I guess it gets tiring to talk about clothes, but no cigar, but how do y'all feel about the overall performance today?
I would say, you know, we played well, you know, played our heart out. You know, the game didn't fall the way we wanted to, but at the end of the day, you know, I'm proud to be a Razorback and I'm proud of our team.
You know, piggyback off this, I feel like we fought, like we never give up. And I like that about the team. We just got to pull through and finish.
I think Landon had 4 sacks today or something like that. What you think of his performance?
And man, he balled out. You know, when opportunities came, he capitalized on them. So just, you know, he does it every day, every week in practice. So every game every practice translates to a game. So I'm proud of him.
And the defense, you guys were down several key guys. What you think about the way y'all, especially in the second half, y'all, they gave the offense a chance to get y'all back in the game. What you think about the defensive effort, especially being down two guys?
We just kept preaching energy and kept preaching everybody make a play. So, you know, when the guys came that were down, when those guys came, they made an opportunity. They capitalized on it.
Rashad, what got flipped through the way the defense kind of held the line until you guys can get the offense going?
Yeah, I'd be real excited for the defense. Like when they're out there making plays, when we can't get going all the way and we 3 and out, and they still making them go 3 and out, I'd be proud of those guys. Now, 11-0 as soon as they come off the field.
When it switched, that energy switched with the offense, you guys started getting it going in the second half. What changed? What specifically kind of got you guys getting into that rhythm?
We kind of got back to like what we was doing in the first quarter, like going faster. Like everybody just line up and go. Like don't think too much. When you think a lot of football, you tend to make mistakes.
Can you talk about what you saw from KJ on that play where it just looked like a sack and Guns caught the ball?
It looked like KJ Jefferson. You know, he makes one or two of those plays like every week. Like somebody will miss a block or something, he make them get off of them, scramble, dump it off.
Your touchdown play, the play design, you maybe talk about what it was intended to do and how it worked.
That's something we do a lot. We've been doing it for 2 years. It's the same wheel route.
Was that the one you thought the three-pointer on and the every ball?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Pretty much.
You went through the brutal stretch, arguably it's the worst or the toughest schedule, you know, stretch Arkansas ever had, 4 away games. And the UA is pretty good to it. What's it been like going through the stretch and how glad are you guys to get back home finally?
I would say, you know, I'm happy to be home, you know, go back and play at our stadium, but through the stretch, I say just keeping our heads up, keeping us focused mentally and keep expecting to win every week.
Yeah, like not letting the outside noise get in. I feel like if you do that, you can stay tight as a team and I'm ready to get back and play in front of our fans at our stadium, you know, bring the energy.
Something you lost with Ben, and Sam was saying that there can be things learned. I mean, you play tough teams, tough places. But we all think maybe y'all positive took from this last month.
I would say, you know, just we always come to fight every game, every week, no matter who the opponent is. We're gonna play our hearts out. We're gonna fight. So just got to keep that up every week.
One thing I learned is that we just have to finish. Like I don't like more victories. I don't take them, but like at the end of the game, it's like just finish, like execute. If we execute more and more consistent, we'll be more consistent. We'll win a lot of games.
That was a great job.
Yeah.